Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi YouTube channel. Covers a lot of all new Outlander stuff, a lot of any Mitsubishi stuff, and the PHEV as well. While we wait for the new PHEV to land in North America, in Canada, BC here, let's check out this. It's a 2020 pre-owned Outlander PHEV SE trim level. We'll check the outside, check the inside, and there's a lot of people who really like this body style Outlander, who no matter what won't trade for anything else. Leave a comment if you really like this Outlander body style, the PHEV, or you want to get the new one. So right now it's September and the all new Outlander is gonna start to arrive in Canada in November. So I know that we have a lot of channel viewers from New Zealand, Australia. You guys had those PHEVs way before we had it here. You know, I'm super excited to get my hands on the new PHEVs and do a bunch of reviews on that. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to be covering a lot of content on what technology is, how to use it, how to charge it, how to properly drive it. There's going to be so much information that any PHEV owner can use. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, right now let's check out this. So this is SE trim level. It was originally bought here in our dealership and then traded back in. This one is SE trim level, so it's basically the entry level for the Outlander. It doesn't have the sunroof, has the same wheels. Like, that was the cool thing about this older PHEV. So all of them came with the same wheels, so even the fully loaded, even the wheels look the same. So if you're going after the visual looks, you know, it was basically, you know, it doesn't matter which one you buy, you can just buy base vehicle and look the same as the fully loaded vehicle. We put these Outlander hood emblems. So on my website, accessory website, mrmitsubishi.ca, I will put these PHEV hood emblems the second they come out for the all new 2023 Outlander PHEV. You can see how they're a little bit different design. They're blue, so it's kind of, you know, goes together with that electric theme. So this one on the side has this plug-in hybrid EV. So this badge right here comes from the factory like that. So you have this blue letters. So that's why we would have like the same kind of, like, you know, matching Outlander hood emblem right there. And then we had these side moldings as well. So same thing with the side moldings. As soon as they become available for the all new body style PHEV, I'll put them on my shop and then I'm gonna make some videos about it. And we had here PHEV logo right here. So sometimes I do get asked questions about you know, how these accessories are holding up, because I do sell quite a few of them to US, Australia, New Zealand. So thank you, by the way, to everybody who's purchased those side moldings from mrmitsubishi.ca. That's the website again, and we can have a closer look. How will they actually look after 2 years of use? So basically this one here is a 2020 model, and now we're in a 2022, so 2 years old, and we can see that they're holding up nicely, not faded, anything like that. So still body color matching. I'm super happy to see that everything is still good. So here's your answer. They're good for quite some time. And same thing on the Outlander hood emblem. If you put them in properly, if you follow the steps, they last a long time, which is awesome. This particular Outlander, it's definitely in a very good shape. We can see none of the wheels are curved, anything like that. The paint looks really good. Even if we look up close, there's nothing's faded or scratched up, anything like that. So very nice shape overall. Now let's have a look at what's in here. Okay, so this is where the charging happens. You have the charger right here. This is the DC quick charger, which a lot of competition doesn't have it. And now that these charging networks become more and more popular, this will matter a lot, that you can just plug it into these big quick chargers and charge up your PHEV in minutes to like 80% or so. So it's very important to have, even maybe if right now, this moment, the plug-in network is not huge yet, like every year basically everywhere throughout the world. That just keeps on adding and adding. Let's have a look at the interior. Okay, this is how it looks, right? We do have this old school looks right here. And the seats, these are those suede seats. Very nice looking seats. For an entry level trim level, I'd say it's very impressive. As we can see, there's no sunroof on this one. That doesn't matter. Let's check out the steering wheel. Okay, so this is the old design steering wheel. Obviously the steering wheel design is new right now, and we can, by the way, see how this trim level sparkles right here. So when the sun, you know, hits it, it sparkles like that. Looks very, very cool. On the PHEV, we have this special shifter right here. I found it at first a little bit awkward when the parking button was right here, so maybe let's start it. So then basically you put in a drive, and then once you arrive to your destination, you can't like do anything on the shifter. You have to like press it right here. That was kind of the only thing that I found quite awkward about you know, this particular solution that Mitsubishi chose from, right? But then we had here full electric vehicle drive, and we have this charge button and save and everything else, right? So right now I click the charge button, and now the engine is charging up the battery. We can see what's happening, right? Normal drive charge. This one, you know, shows you 1 kilometer range, and you know, everything's almost empty. The battery's almost empty. The fuel tank is almost empty. This car needs some attention in that regard. You know, this screen right here, it's pretty big screen. The backup camera, fairly large backup camera, and then, you know, when you like reverse it, it gives you a very good screen and whatnot. Right now the sun is hitting the camera here, so it doesn't look all that good. Overall, I really like this design for, like, you know, the steering wheel. I have these kind of like dynamic shield designs going throughout the steering wheel and whatnot. And same thing like this one here, the shifter, which says like Outlander PHEV, looks pretty cool. And this one, this part gives you this like electric car feel. So otherwise, like pretty, like, you know, old looking interior, rustic looking. Obviously this interior design has been around for quite some time, and now it's changing. So we can see that here is, like, you know, 3 ways. We have charge, we have eco, and we have power mode, right? Depending how strong you push the brake pedal, how much load the vehicle has, you'll be in any of those ones, right? But like I mentioned before, I'll be doing a lot of content on the all new Outlander, on the all new PHEV when it comes out. And if you want to follow the channel, make sure you subscribe for all that content. But leave a comment on this. I know that there's a cult-like following for the Outlanders and also the previous body style PHEVs. They seem to like hold their values really good for people who want to trade them in for the new one. Right now you probably can get more trade value out of it than you could even get like maybe a year or 2 years ago. So it's definitely very little value loss, so it could be a good moment to trade in for a new one, or maybe not. Leave a comment if you're trading in yours or you're keeping yours forever and ever because you still have like very good battery coverage and everything else. So this one here, just to recap, 2020 model SE, has about what it had, 59,000 kilometers. Not a whole lot. Excellent shape. The suede interior. It's a 5-seater, so it's not a 7-seater like the new one. There we go. So thank you so much for checking this out. Super excited to see the PHEV technology becoming more and more popular, and it's all for the right reasons. And thank you also for everybody who's waiting for 2023's PHEVs, who's like signed up for deliveries and whatnot. Thank you so much again, and see you in next videos.